Right now, someone with half your work ethic is making 3 times your income, not because they are smarter, not because they got lucky, because they stopped selling their hours a long time ago. You are still selling yours every single day. And nobody told you there was another way. You show up every week. You do the work. You cash the check and watch it disappear. Rent, car payment, groceries, insurance, utilities. Then you do it again next week. Same cycle. You are not broke, but you are one missed paycheck from a crisis. You have been told to save more, budget harder, skip the coffee, but nobody told you the real problem. The problem is not how much you earn. The problem is how you earn it. Every dollar you have ever made, you had to show up to get it. Trade time, collect money, repeat. That is not a career. That is a trap. And what I am about to show you changes everything. Her name is Monica. She lives in Memphis, Tennessee, works as a licensed practical nurse at a regional hospital, has been there 11 years. She earns $54,000 a year. Good money in Memphis. She did everything the right way. She took the overtime shifts. She built her K. She owns a used Honda she paid off early. At 38, she thought she was ahead. Then in 2021, her hours got cut. Hospital budget restructuring. Overnight, her income dropped from $54,000 to $41,000. She had no backup, nothing to catch her. Her savings covered 5 months. Then she had to borrow. Monica was not irresponsible. She was not lazy. She was a hard worker who trusted the wrong system. She trusted that showing up would always be enough. It was not. Here is what Monica did not have, and what the wealthy build quietly while people like Monica are putting in overtime. Income that keeps paying whether she shows up or not. Stay with me, this next part is where it gets real. You were taught that work equals income. This is the deepest lie in the middle-class playbook. Work hard, get paid, that is the deal. 80% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck at some point in their lives, not because they are lazy, because their income only exists while they are working. Meanwhile, the wealthy were building systems that generate income while they sleep. Rental properties, dividend-paying stocks, royalties, licensing fees. Business equity. What schools never teach you is this. Active income has a ceiling. Your hours are finite. Your body has limits. Passive income has no ceiling. It scales without you. The math they never show you is this. $1 of passive income is worth more than $1 of earned income. Because earned income stops when you do. You do not need to earn more. You need income that does not depend on your presence. Now here is the second trap, and this one catches almost everybody. The middle class invests to save. The wealthy invest to generate. Most people treat investing like a piggy bank. Put money in, watch it grow. Crack it open at 65. The average K balance for Americans in their 40s is around $93,000. At a 4% withdrawal rate, that covers about $310 a month in retirement. That is not freedom, that is survival math. While you were told to save for retirement, the wealthy were building assets that pay them right now. Dividends, stocks, rates, rental units, index funds with reinvestment strategies. They are not waiting for 65. They are building income today. Do not click away. What comes next is what they hide. The difference is not how much money they put in. It is what they expect that money to do. Savings preserve wealth. Income-generating assets grow it while paying you along the way. Every dollar you invest should have a job. If it is just sitting there, it is not working hard enough. Trap 3. The one-paycheck dependency. Monica's story is not unique. The median American household has one primary income source, one job, one employer, one decision away from financial collapse. This is not an accident. This was designed. The employer model was built for industrial efficiency, one worker, one role, one wage. It was never designed to make you wealthy. It was designed to make you reliable. Meanwhile, the wealthy have multiple income streams. Warren Buffett has said he would be uncomfortable if he did not have income coming from several different places at the same time. Most wealthy individuals have 4 to 7 distinct income sources. Most middle-class families have one. This is not bragging. This is strategy. What schools never teach you is the difference between a job and a portfolio of income. A single income is not stability. It is a single point of failure. Trap 4. And this one is going to sting a little. When you work a $54,000 a year job, you are selling roughly 2,000 hours of your life every single year. That is $27 an hour. Now think about this. Your employer is likely generating far more than $27 per hour from your labor. They package your time. They sell it. They keep the margin. While you were told that a good salary means financial security, the wealthy were building systems that capture the margin, not just the wage. Business ownership, intellectual property, systems that scale. The math they never show you is this. The employee earns once for each hour worked. The business owner earns every time the system runs. Stop being the product. Start building the system. Trap 5. The lifestyle inflation leak. Every raise you have ever gotten, where did it go? Bigger car, bigger apartment, better vacations. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it is silent wealth destruction. The average American gets a 3 to 4% raise per year. Inflation runs at roughly the same rate. Lifestyle upgrades eat the rest. While you were told to reward yourself for hard work, the wealthy were routing every income increase directly into new income-generating assets. Raise comes in, goes straight to a dividend account, or a down payment on a rental or index fund contributions. Their lifestyle grows slowly. Their assets grow fast. Stay with me, this next part is where it gets real. Every dollar you lifestyle inflate is a dollar that will never work for you. Trap 6. The retirement delusion. Here is the promise you were sold. Work 40 years. Save diligently. Retire comfortably at 65. But the Social Security Administration projects that the average American who retires today will collect benefits for about 20 years. And the average Social Security check, about $1,900 a month. That is $22,884 a year. The federal poverty line for a single adult is just under $15,000. You were promised a comfortable retirement. The math delivers something far more fragile. While you were told to trust the retirement system, the wealthy were building income that does not have a retirement age. Dividend checks do not stop at 65. Rental income does not stop at 65. Royalties do not stop at 65. This is not an accident. This was designed to keep you dependent on an employer, then on a government check. The goal is not to retire. The goal is to make work optional and to do it before you are 65. Now here is the part nobody tells you. You do not need to be wealthy to start building like the wealthy. You need to start small, and you need to start now. First move, audit your income. Write down every source of income you have right now. If the answer is 1, your job, you are one decision away from a Monica situation. Start asking yourself, what could pay me when I am not working? Second move, redirect just 10%. Not to a savings account, to something that generates income, a low-cost dividend index fund, a high-yield account you treat as seed capital. 10% of $54,000 is $5,400 a year. That is $450 a month. Invested consistently over 10 years at modest growth, that starts to become something real. Third move, think in assets, not purchases. Before every major financial decision, ask one question. Does this make me money, or does it only cost me money? Not every purchase is an asset, but every dollar you redirect toward income-generating assets is a brick in a wall that protects you. Monica rebuilt. It took 3 years, but she rebuilt differently. She bought 2 dividend ETFs. She started a small side business doing healthcare consulting. She now has 3 income streams. None of them require her to take a 12-hour shift. You do not need 10 streams. You need more than one. The wealthy are not rich because they work harder than you. They are rich because their money never stopped working, even when they did. That is the only real difference, and now you know it. Most people will watch this and do nothing, but you are still here, and that tells me you are different. Subscribe to Max Wealth and let us keep going. What is coming next will change your game completely.